Yes, yesterday we'll be discussion about briefly is going on that. Uh, this is a completely Red Hat Linux administration course and essential Linux and administration, then advanced Linux along with shell scripting. So AWS, the main services. So what are the in project? We can support it for the main project. We'll be discussion about from in this content. So already know very well I have two certifications, RSCSA, RSCE. RSCSA mean I have two models, right? Linux Administration 1. This is called mean Linux Essential course. This is nothing but Linux Basic course. Linux Administration, System Administration Model 2 is a Linux administration. User management, group management, file management, storage management, backup, as networking. All right. So it will happen. Next, RSCE. This is a completely independently can handle to enter the any project from Linux. Independently mean you can install, you can configuration, you can build your enter the project. So this is called mean advanced Linux. It will comes to that. All right. So in this course, we'll teach for the completely Red Hat, CentOS, have a different of flavors. Already know very well. OpenSUSE Debian, Fedora, Ubuntu, as a Kali, and Rocky Linux. Once you're done from the Red Hat administration, remain all flavors, we can handle. Why? Because mean Linux or any flavors, Unix or any flavors, almost similar commands, similar services. Concept will be the same. So already discussion about what are the major different flavor to flavor mean. Installation, configuration will be different. Remain will get the same. All right. So yesterday will be discussion about what is the role and responsibilities and what is the main qualification and requirement. So next mean why learn the Linux? So once you learn the Linux, what kind of opportunities, what type of multiple career opportunities available? Yes, you have to know that. The Linux, any project completely open source. This is completely open source operating system to enterprises operating system, mean the business oriented operating system. Windows is completely friendly user friendly. User friendly mean anyone can access, anyone can operate any operating system. But Linux completely administration friendly. Who is the administrator? So administrator means the entire infrastructure, then you want to go to maintain. So how it will be get maintained? We can easily get maintained. Then you can easily build with the configuration, any kind of servers. So that is called mean administration friendly. So once you're done from in this course, you become a support from the developers. So developers, what are the need application you can install? You will be configuration. We can support from the developers like Java, JS, Python, HTML, C++, PHP, Rail, Unity, Redjack, Ruby, .NET, whatever. And front-end developers and back-end developers and application developers, database developers, any kind of developers, we can support it. So once you're done from in this course, independently, we can install these all kind of services. So what are the type of services? We can install the web servers. We can install the database servers, email servers, proxy servers, DNS servers, FTP servers, the file servers, and DHCP servers, and cloud also. So once you done from in this course, we can create, then able to handle from AWS cloud also, as well as application servers. So before we can discussion about this is almost applications. Next means the print server, NTP, and the syslog server, physical servers, radius servers. This is all type of servers we can handle to independently. So we won't get in the easy guys. So this is all our you have to go to maintain minimum you want to require 2 to 3 plus experience. So that kind of syllabus, that kind of content it will provide in this course because of this is a completely advanced course. As well as once you're done from in this course, we can handle for the any cloud. So why? Because once you know that the AWS services remain all cloud services, nothing but Azure, Google Cloud, AWS, we can understand. Why? Because already you can hand an experience the completely AWS, right? Concept will be same guys. Same instance, same volumes, same storage, same load balancing, same thing. But terminology, some technical name is terminal name is different. Concept will get the same. All right. Right. So once you're done in this course, you become a DevOps engineer. So Kalyan IT Hub will be designed almost Linux administration with the cloud, but you want to update it some few DevOps tools. So Kalyan IT Hub will provide DevOps also. So what are the major important in industry and project some few deployment tools, operation tools, monitoring tools, coding tools, testing tools. What are the major important? Deployment is the Docker and the Chef Ansible Kubernetes. This is anything one you can have to go to learn, get experience like that. Next Jenkins is a very important. This is a testing and you can implementation the source code. So next code testing or repository, local repository, Git or GitLab. So this is all are very important, common any project. So you need to update from this. So next once you're done from in this course, you become a database engineer. Oracle database, MariaDB database, MySQL database. So AWS have a Amazon Aurora. So this is a major important in industry, MariaDB and MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle. So in this course, we'll be teach from MySQL as well as MariaDB. So it's enough. Next once you're done from in this course, we can done for the Linux web hosting. So you want to build your own website. How can build your own website? You need to domain name, you need to public IP, you need to some source code. We can push the source code, we can take the back of the source code, we can pull the source code. This is everything you can do for independently. Once you're done from in this course, we can support from AI tools also. So in Linux administration, I have a different type of AI tools, artificial intelligence. So we can support from this. Simply, you can install any configuration, will be support to team. That's it. Next, once you're done from in this course, you become a cyber security. You become a security engineer from the databases. So in this course, we'll be teach from Nmap tools and Wireshark. So remain you can easily guys. This is completely enterprises level tools. So Burpsuite, Metasploit, Nessus. So very powerful, very dangerous tools from Burpsuite and Nessus. So it's a completely enterprises. So we'll be teach Nmap the open source and Wireshark is the open source. So remain you have to update from the future. You can once you're done from in Linux course, we can maintain from those things. This is completely Kali Linux supported. So in Red Hat also we can do for that. We can able to do for that. Next, once you're done from in this course, we can install any kind of applications. Source code application, accounting application, management application, HR applications, manufacturing application. According your company, according of the nature of the work, we can support, you can handle independently for any kind of application. So these much of opportunities available, the Linux administration in the industry. So almost 80% of operating system you can use only Linux, the backend servers and database and web servers and the testing servers 100% guys. Remain 20% as a Mac and Unix and Windows. So once you're done from in this course, Unix also can handle. There is no any specific Unix training, no training for Unix. So once you're done from Linux or Unix almost similar the commands. So what is the major difference between Linux Unix mean? So before you can say that mean Unix completely dedicated OS along with the dedicated host, hardware. So only configuration installation process will be different, remain completely as well as will be similar. All right. So once you're done from in this course, what type of jobs is available? I have two jobs available. One is the development, one is the operation. So in this course, completely operational team. So operational mean IT infrastructure. So once you're done from in this course, we become in application development and kernel development, the most important development side. So you are know some few technologies, or C and C++ and Java, Python, JS, Angular. So this kind of technologies you want to know that we become developers. But developers also you need some Linux. Without Linux, very difficult to maintain the in real-time project. But again, in real-time project, you have to update. You have to learn from again. So once you finish from here, you can easily to work from there only. So this is a completely operational, Linux administration and cloud administrator and cloud infrastructure, a cloud engineer, cloud architecture, and a system architecture. Look here. So once you're done from this in this course, what type of jobs is available in market? You become a database engineer. So before you can discuss on MySQL, MariaDB, Oracle DB, all right, Amazon Aurora. So this kind of we can easily maintain for you become a database engineer. System administrator. So system administrator mean what? We have the main project to the 2000 systems. So 2000 system we can get maintained from database and files and storage and user management, everything, right? So this enter the infrastructure, we have to go to maintain the system administrator. Cloud architecture. Nowadays, completely almost 60% of industry we can looking for cloud only, because very difficult to can maintain the physical infrastructure. So that because as your pay can go, like just you can pay, then you can use how many times, how many days you want required. In cloud sectors, you can use for the cloud architecture, what kind of servers, what are the configuration you want required. So you can choose for cloud architecture. All right. So this is the cloud architecture. So cloud architecture mean what? I don't have any physical machine as my project. So why? Because physical machine, for example, every project minimum you need to 50 servers, guys. Yes, testing server, managing server, and coding servers. Not only single coding, right? Different technologies, different. Each technology you need to one server. So in physically very not a difficult, but even most cost effective. The manpower cost effective, infrastructure cost effective, maintenance cost effective. Even a lot of things issues from you can build for one infrastructure. So that because nowadays 60% of companies are looking for only cloud. So cloud mean what? So any physical mission or any kind of application, a global infrastructure, infrastructure as a services, platform as a services, software as a services. This is services. It will be provide the cloud, right? So nowadays, 60% companies are looking for cloud. Mean what? You can easily. So servers and everything can maintain from the cloud architecture, but you can access, you can do for what is the work only. Next, system architecture. For example, you don't have any cloud. You can build for your own infrastructure, your data centers. You can build your own data center in your project. Now you have the multiple servers in cloud. For example, you have the 1,000 servers, 500 servers, 200 servers, 10 servers, according to your company, right? So how can maintain 1,000 servers? 1,000 servers, I want to go to update every day one server can update. Very difficult, right? So at the same time, 1,000 servers I want to update. I want to take the backup. I want to go to install some few applications. How can maintain? So DevOps tool can maintain the deployment tools. All right. Next, the cyber security ethical hacking. Nowadays, very repetitive and very demanding markets security engineer, because you become a Linux engineer, a DevOps engineer, AWS engineer, but you have to get to maintain and you can get the save your project, right? How can you get the save your project? You need to secure it, right? Someone said that sir, we have firewalls, right? Yes, we have the firewall, but have loopholes. We have the firewalls. For example, every server HTTP protocol you can open, FTP protocol you can open. So you can easily hack someone else. You can easily hide from someone else. But how to avoid? How can get you save your data? How can get you save your company? You need to some security tools. Let's call me before we can discussion about it. So Nmap tools. So which are port you can open, which are port is the listening, and what is the packets is going, how many packets will be dropping is a wire shop and map tools. For example, anyone can hack, anyone can hit my server. You can check burp shoot. These burp shoot show where you can get from this, who would access my server, that particular IP, you can do the block. So next time you can never won't touch my service. So that kind of you can get the security your databases it is the completely cyber security tools can help you in real time. All right. So this is about type of jobs is available once you market, once you done from this advanced Linux guys. Not a basic. Basics Linux, there is no any opportunities. Okay, basics Linux only, we can maintain only similar maintenance cloud and normal desktops only. But you can't do any independently. You can't do any independently. You can't build any architecture. No chance. Because you know that only commands. But you know that means servers, right? Do server installation, configuration, accessing, so transferring, everything you have to know that. So you need to advance. So nowadays, very rare case, very rare institutions will provide the advanced Linux. Only it will provide essential Linux and Linux administration only, but never won't provide to any advanced Linux. Only few institutions on it. This means very reputed institutions only to provide it. So one more thing is important in this course will be provide the shell scripting also. Why? Because without tools, without DevOps tools, how can maintain from your entire infrastructure? For example, you have the 200 servers, 2,000 servers or 2,000 desktops. How can get maintained? For example, 2,000 servers, once one desktop is goes down, something happened to that. Some networking cable issues and the switches issues and the port issues, voice issues, unknown reasons, right? But how can resolve to that? How you know that 2,000 server one system is goes down? So in this course, we'll be provide some shell scripting. That script can help you. We can monitoring the entire the servers. We can monitoring for the entire the servers. For example, you need to 2000 users. I mean, 2000 times you want to go to create it. So very difficult project you can maintain, right? In self-scripting, 2000 users, you can create the one single shot. All right. So this much of, for example, we have the 10 servers, right? So particular server is going on slower. How can find to do that? How to check it to that? So manually very difficult, guys. So one server, two server, 10 servers is okay. Maybe it'll take 1 hour time. But you have the 100 servers, it will take 1 day. Is it right? But we learn from here. You can learn from here. We can advance sales scripting also. You can manage, you can maintain for all servers with a single scripting tools. So that kind of scripting will be provide that kind of stability will be provided in this course. Advanced sales scripting knowledge. All right. Next. I hope did you understand, guys. So any more questions?
No. Okay.
All right. So next. So generally in IT industry, already know very well yesterday discussion about two major divisions. One is the development, one is the operation. What is the development done? Development done for that. Development done for the software engineers. What does the word do? What does what done for the software engineers? Just to writing the code, to modify the code. Code means source coding, right? Source code means programming. You can write the programming to modify the programming. For example, if you have any bugs or if you have any errors, that fix it that. Then that particular hardware, mean I want to create this application, that particular hardware, you want to improve the speed, to improve the performance, and then to upgrade interfaces. Interfaces mean applications. So this is done for the developers, guys. The software, apps, code, programming. That programming and software we can testing. The test, then we can apps, we can release the software, we can user interface, you can do that. The bank sectors and the financial sectors and manufacturing sectors, in IT sectors, so whatever. And LMS, a lot of things. We are job in what? My job is entire the IT. IT means information technology. In information technology, what kind of inventory it will comes, IT inventory means what, desktop, servers, printers, routers, switches, firewalls, access machine, biometric machine, accounting machines, any electronic device in your project, what are those using, the entire thing I want to go to maintain. How can I get the maintain? Yes, I have to go to learn right now. The servers, storage, databases, network, physical computers, virtual machines, cloud, deploying the software. One more thing, we can deploy the software. We can install the services to maintain the entire infrastructure. This is your role and responsibility once done from in this course. Yes. So in real time, what will happen? What is the scenario? It will happen in the real time. So this is the scenario, guys. So in this scenario, you have to know that understood from this. Generally, I'm using for my server. I'm using my laptop, right? I'm using for my laptop here. So in this laptop, this is my laptop, right? This is my laptop. You can use imagination. This is not a laptop, this, right? So this is the laptop. I want to open my resume. Example, I modified my resume. Where you can store from this? At the same system, you can store it, right? RC, drive, D drive, desktop, my document, whatever. But real time will be different, guys. This is the client mission. Anywhere in geographical. So for example, www, or you can leave this. I need to some application. Kalyan IT LMS application. So that application, I want to go to install the operating system from Linux. That LMS file or LMS application you can install from here. So these LMS you can access the client. For example, how to register from in this course from Kalyan IT Hub. Mean you can access the application. You can fill your name and mobile number, email address, and city and whatever. So this is called mean database. So this is the information. This is the information is nothing but database. These database where you can store, So these database we can store from the SAN device. This is a storage management. For example, have a redundancy. For example, this is one thing I'll tell you. For example, this is a Chandra regime, right? This Chandra regime, once you access LMS application, so this application, this is the database we can store from here 1A. At the same copy, we can store from one more database. This is the one, storage 2, storage 3. One copy can store from here, one copy stored from here, one copy stored from here. For example, this is the server in case is get the busy. So these server you can access the same application to. You can in front of you can display from here. For example, in case this is all our server, you can get the busy. So this is will be provided to database yourself. So this is the happen from real time. You have to go to maintain the users. You have to go to maintain the operating system from Linux and application and databases. For example, this is the web server. For example, this is the database server. This is the source code server, mean testing servers. So all database, where can store it? Here you can store it. So this is the different servers. Why want to use from 4 physical servers here? Load balancing. For example, one system will be not sufficient. Not only 4 users here, but for example, 4 lakhs users. 4 lakhs users. So 4 lakhs users at the same time, 4 lakhs users, we can get the request, the only single server mean will going on slower. So that because high availability. High availability mean, so this system data will be shared to another server. So this server 2000, this server 2000. In case again you can get the slower, again will be shared from 1000 users here, 1000 users here, 1000 users here, 1000 users here. Now we can get free can access data we can get your speed performance. So this is will be happening in real time. Friends, I hope did you understand?
I have a one question. If huge amount of data every day huge amount of data is going to be stored in the database, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
if the storage is going to be full, means physically they are going to replace the server, or again they increase the storage space.
Repeat one, please. Nice question.
Every time there is a huge amount of data will be stored in the server storage, right? If the
Exactly.
storage is going to be full, means physically they extend the storage space, or I mean they will physically they will
Yes,
be
wonderful.
replaced.
Wonderful question. Yes, sir. Wonderful question. Yes. Friends, so once you full from this storage, so already monitoring tools will be there, will be the indicator. 80% already is a full, will get the indicators. So we'll give the indicator, we not take proper response from yourself, we'll get the 100% full. So in this spot, this is not a physically full 100%, no chance, because one pot and one concept will be there, LVM concept in Linux. This LVM concept, for example, in this storage, we have to 48 hard disk. 48 hard disk. Each hard disk means 48 TB. Example only. So, for example, 1 TB. 1 TB into 48, 48 TB. So, 48 physical space. So each hard disk 1 TB, totally 48 hard disk, right? So 48 hard disk space, I want to go to create one single drive. This is called virtual drive. So in 48 GB, I can create only 35 GB one value. One value means one virtual hard disk. So one in case 35 GB in case full, our remain space will be there, right? We can easily to increase the size without disturb existing data. For example, sir, 48 GB is a full. So you want to go to update from SAN storage and physical volumes you want to go to update it. Our two methods will be there, but almost 100% in real-time industry, we can choose for this concept for LVM only 35 GB. So I can architecture already, right? So what is the content? What is the storage is sufficient from 6 months or 1 year, 2 year, 3 years project? I can build already. In case you have two methods. In case virtual memory can full, you can do that. In case physical memory also can full mean you want to go to update for only for SAN devices. That's it. Not a SAN device, only volumes, mean physical volumes only. Friends, I hope did you understand, right?
Yeah, got it.
Great, sir. Thank you. Your next question, sir. Right. Friends, so this is the real time is going on happen to that. Next mean what type of physical servers we can maintain the real time infrastructure. Generally, friends, three type of physical servers will be there. One is tower server. Our tower servers have a lot of vendors will be there. So example, you have to know that. So best we can go from there's a Dell company and away one moment. I can let you show that server basket. You can go server basket, this website. So it'll be showing to all type of servers list, guys. So very important and just you have to go to awareness what type of servers is going on real time and what type of servers can use cloud and real time. We can visual from here. So I'm showing here only. This is the servers list. So this is the guys. Dell rack servers, Dell DL560, Dell 650 rack servers. So almost industry, you can use rack servers only. This I tell you from tower server also. So friends, in real time, tower servers also you can use because of it is small company, guys. My startup company, where the 10 members or 50 employees as my project. So I don't have any more than two budget. So I can build simply. So tower servers can help you. Tower servers will be start from range INR 1.5 lakhs to 3 lakhs. Each hardware cost. So every server is a Xeon processor, not a i3, i7, i3, i5 guys. That is only desktop. So every server, what type of processor? Sometimes someone will ask you interview question, right? So what type of processor can use your real-time servers? Mean the Xeon processor, not i3, i7, i3 guys. That is mean only desktop version. Server version only Xeon processor. Minimum configuration the RAM 8 GB. 8 GB will not sufficient nowadays. For example, your desktop have a 64 GB, right? So minimum 64 GB, maximum unlimited. You can configure 2 TB RAM, 3 TB RAM also. Next mean 32 internal drive space. Internal drive space mean the hard disk guy. This is mean all hard disk. So minimum 1.5 TB, maximum we can terabytes and betabyte, zettabyte, exabyte, petabytes, whatever, right? So this is the minimum 1.5 lakhs to 3 lakhs according to 50 to 150 users can support from this. So model of Dell PowerEdge 630 tower server. Very small project can do that. Next. So this is the inside of architecture. Two processors. So two processors, many core processors, many RAM slots, two SMPSs. This is called this is called completely the internal base, hard disk base. How many hard disks there here? So this is mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 10, 10, 10. So 40 hard disk can you install from this. Next, real time, any industry or any project, rack server can use it, guys. Rack server have a 1 unit, 2 unit, 4 unit, up to 24 units is available. Units nothing but each server 1 unit. So this is the rack server, guys. Rack server inside architecture, 2 processes. So many Ethernet port, gig port, fiber ports. So each Ethernet port, 2 ports is available, Gigaport 2 ports is available, fiber ports 2 ports is available. Why? Because high availability. High availability mean the load balancing. For example, one port will be not sufficient. So that port we can porting. That's called mean mapping. That's called mean NIC bonding. Bonding mean load balance. You can support from this service. So 2 SMPS, many RAM slots. Each RAM means 64 GB and 512 GB, 256 GB. Each RAM, guys, not 4 GB, 2 GB. This means 64 GB each RAM in real-time servers. Okay. Yes. So someone is asking the question for that. What is the difference between NAS and SAN? Wait for a few minutes, guys. We'll come to that. Yes, wait few minutes. All right. So this is the rack servers inside of architecture. So look like you can build your data centers, any project look like this. And maybe 20 physical servers. One more thing, one physical servers, not only single operating system. So now we want to build for the virtualization. What is the virtualization? One physical machine to you can install the more than servers, more than virtual operating systems. So in this rack servers, minimum 10 operating system, you can able to install the virtualization. So one physical machine, 10 servers, we can get maintained more than not from the minimum 10 servers. So this completely nowadays all IT industry can do completely virtualization. So in this course also, I'll give the awareness, I'll give the experience from VMware administration also, guys. Okay, no problem at all. Next, data centers. So data centers mean what? Yes, this is the data centers. This is also data centers. So data center, these are more than cost effective, guys. This mean 50 lakhs, 1 crore, 1.4 crore, 2 crores like that. This each blade servers. So each blade nothing but this is the blade servers, guys. Each blade nothing but is physical. Each blade means each physical machine. One blade server have a 20 physical servers. 20 physical servers. One physical server, 10 operating system, 20 into 10 means 200 virtual operating system you can maintain. So that because AWS one single shot, you can able to create it 2000 servers also. Single shot. How will be created? Yes, this kind of physical servers will be there in data centers. Each physical machine 10 operating system into 200. So look like this is the rack server, 4 blade servers, 4 into 2, maybe 800 servers. Yes, we can hire from 1000 servers each rack. So that infinity infrastructure will be provide the data centers mean cloud sector. This is the cloud. Next. So before we can discussion about it, before we can discussion about this is the architecture, this is the storage. Generally in real time have a 2 type of storages. One is the SAN, one is the NAS. What is the SAN? What is the NAS? So look like mean this is the SAN device, guys. Storage area network. So this is called mean NAS, network as a system. So both are NAS and SAN have an independent operating system. So how does work in real time the SAN and NAS mean? I'll give a small example from here. Okay, just know that. Friends, this is the SAN device. This is the SAN device. So SAN device you have to multiple hard disk, multiple volumes. So before this we discussed about like that. So we have the server from here. The server will be connected. The ISP, internet will be connected. The server will be connected to SAN. SAN means storage area network. To centralized storage solution, you can access anywhere in the geographical area. What is the meaning for that? Geographical area mean what? For example, this is the Amazon server. Amazon.in. This is an e-commerce website. So this is the have app for Amazon, right? So where can store the data? You have the main California. This is my server have a California. So this is the storage have a California, and you can access from India. So this is the .in website, an application. We can access from this way. What you understand? Anywhere in the globally, we can create a centralized storage solution. This is called SAN device. So enter the value once. Before I already explained that SAN means LVM concept. All physical hard disk will be created one virtual memory. That's called LVM, logical value management. So they will happen to SAN. What next mean? What is the NAS? NAS mean this is the in geographical area. Mean only local area network will be supported. So how will be supported? This is mean NAS, network as a system, have an independent operating system. In this operating system, you can create, you have multiple hard disks here, right? There's a multiple hard disk here also. Maybe how many hard disks? Maybe 6, maybe last 8, not for more than guys. 6 or 8, not for more than. Though this is the cost effective INR, minimum 15 lakhs to up to 50 lakhs cost effective from SAN cost. But NAS cost 1.5 lakhs to 3.5 lakhs. So very smaller organization we can use for NAS. So for example, disk 1, disk 2, disk 3, disk 4, disk 5, disk 6, 7 or 8. So in this hard disk, I want to go to create one folder here. For example, this is the folder, the data. So this is the folder, source code. So this is the in this folder I can create some general data. In this drive we can create the accounting purpose. So this you can create it manufacturing. This is element e-learning. So I can create the one folder. This folder we can map and we can access only local area. So this is happen to network access system. For example, if you want to go to access from globally, you need to firewall, you need to routers, you need to VPN connection. So more than it can happen from, you have to access the globally. But it's not a sure at it. It's not a good at from you can access the globally. Very difficult. You need to firewalls, you need to routers, you need to VPN connection. But it's not recommended anything. So all inbuilt have your servers. So you can you can access anywhere. So this is the major difference between SAN and versus NAS. Friends, I hope did you understand very clearly. Is it right? If you want any more?
Yeah, understand.
Good guys. So this is the major difference between NAS. NAS system only small companies, guys. Maybe very small. So NAS system, for example, I'm a video developers and video editing and multimedia. I'm using the multimedia. So very difficult to can access multimedia files from SAN. Why? Because yes, you can get the imagination. So for example, I'm using the multimedia NAS. I can easily can access any, for example, 4 GB video. We can easily can access. But very difficult to can access SAN. Why? Get imagination, guys.
Because in NAS it is locally, and because in SAN it is worldwide, so it has to go through long route. And LAN it is in NAS it is local network, so it will
Yes,
get easily.
yes, yes, friends. So this is the local area network. For example, your category cable, you can category cable 10 GB data will be transferred per second. Gbps, GB gigabits per second. 10 GB, 10 GB per second you can access. If I have the 4 GB, right? We can easily can access local area. But here I need to bandwidth from here. You have to go to access 4 GB. You need more than bandwidth. So you get me in 4 GB bandwidth mean what? You can more than cost effective, guys. Cost effective mean what? You can get the 4 GB line for internet. Oh my God. For example, my home in 40 Mbps, I want to pay in 750 rupees per month. 40 Mbps line I can pay 750 rupees per month. For example, this is mean only broadband. This is a broadband mean what? We can share the network. But in real-time industry, I will lease a line, mean dedicated line. I'll tell you networking concept you can understand. What is the lease line, what is the ISDN, what is the broadband you can understand, guys. So I want to get mean 4 GB line, we can get the lakhs of amount per month. You have to pay the lakhs of amount. Yes, guys, is it right? For example, 1 GB line mean you have to pay the 25,000 per month. 1 GB. This is a dedicated line. I think not a 1 GB, guys. Sorry. Maybe 40 Mbps line. So we have my company is a 100 line online. Yeah, 100 lines, guys. 100 lines mean you can pay for 25,000 per month. So this is the cost effective in real time. So what is the major difference in networking concept you can understand? What is the why you need to very cheaper for 40 Mbps 750? Why get the more cost effective in 100 Mbps 25,000? We'll come to networking concept, you can clearly understand. So this is the in-depth information for NAS and SAN. Friends, I hope did you understand everyone? Clear? Right. Right. So friends, in this course, we'll provide the real-time project, few real-time project, mean web server and file server and database servers. You can do for the independently, you can build your own application and show it from here. One more thing is important. This is the entire the course. You need to 3 or 4 servers, guys. Minimum 3 servers is required. 2 Linux servers, 1 Windows server. So why? Because any project, Linux to Windows or Windows to Linux, you want to communication. It's a completely real-time course this. And for example, you have the Unix, the same kind. Linux or Unix similar, nothing to happen. Any flavor or any flavor this. For example, you have the Mac system, is Apple system. How it will be communicated? So Mac and Windows. So this is the different vendors to compare to Linux. So how it will be communication? So almost my project, my boss using the Mac system, but how it will be communication Linux to Mac? So my client machine almost on all client machine is a Windows. My server to my Linux server to Windows, how it will be communication? So that because you want to go to build 3 or 4 servers in your system, you can get the best practice, enter the course. The minimum i3 processor, i5, i7 processor is required, guys. So why? Because i3 mean this is virtual technology, VM technology is available. The virtualization, the turbo boost, hyper threading. This is the technology you can update for i3. So that because i3 processor only will be support for the virtualization. For example, you have the core to do dual core and P4 system. This is outdated almost. Nowadays, never want to use from i3, P4 and dual core to do almost outdated. So you can install for Windows 7 or Windows 10 or Windows 11. Any operating system you can comfortable this. Okay. So this is the free requirement. So your laptop or your desktop minimum 8 GB required the RAM, because 3 servers plus your physical machine, totally 4. So 4 operating system you have to run for at the same time. You need to best performance, 8 GB will be sufficient. Sir, we have the only 4 GB. So I don't have any budget. So no problem at all. So 4 GB also you can get the practice. but it can some slower, guys. Get the slower. Once you finish from Linux administration, you can get practice from cloud. Cloud free. Cloud free. In AWS, you can create the instance, you can get practice very best. Okay, no problem. I'll have the multiple chances, multiple opportunities. Okay. Then. So, according to the interest of the people, so I take the mock interview test from every Saturday. So what was is completed the syllabus. Once you get the revisions, every topic I can take the mock interviews. So these mock interviews, we can get the best to practice and can best performance in interviews. So that kind of training will be provided from every Saturday according to your interest. All right. Next. So guys, this is about today's session. This is a completely orientation session. Almost will be done today. So whatever the Linux, what kind of opportunities available in this course. All right. So I know that you can get the more than awareness, the more than expert from Linux administration. I hope to that. You can get the more than knowledge. So next to coming to session, real session will be started. Real-time session will be started. What is the history of the Linux? What is the flavor of the Unix? What is the flavor of the Linux? How to download VMware, I mean virtual server, how to download the virtual servers, and how to download Red Hat servers, how to install the virtualization, how to install Red Hat servers and CentOS servers. So we'll come to next session. There'll be discussion going on. The real-time session is going on happening. Friends, today and yesterday, anyone have any question and doubts and queries, please let me know, guys. So this is the course almost 45 plus, maybe 50 days, maybe you can get the 60 days also. Not exact, 45 days plus. Next, one more thing is important here. The daily 1 hour to 2 hours. Why? Because this is a lengthy concept. It's very lengthy content. The completely real time happen. So 1 hour is not sufficient. So all institution will be given me in 45 minutes and 1 hour will be closed on the sessions. No, minimum we will take 1 hour to 2 hour session daily. 1 hour to 2 hour sessions. Monday to Friday, according you are interested, I will take none for Saturday also. All right, guys. And fees and whatever we can contact to management. Management will provide the content, everything. Okay. So we'll take care of to entire the what you explain what is the orientation exactly 100 to 100% completely practical. And practical along with the real-time happen. There is no any educate mode. Be sure to that. Once you, so I request you people to all friends, once you've done any topic or anything, one time will be not sufficient. One time practically not sufficient. I'll prove to that. You have to get the practice minimum 2 or 3 times more. So that time only we can get the best experience. One time get the practice, you can know that what are the Linux. Oh, I know that very well. No, you have to minimum 2 or 3 times in the best practice. You can get what your goal. All right, friends. Any more questions here?
Sir, daily morning batch or evening batch, sir? Daily morning batch is possible?
So right now is going on morning session 7 to 8. Maybe it will happen to evening sessions also. Will be updated. Not now. It'll be some. Will take some days, guys. Maybe it'll update management team.
Sir, morning by it is suitable for me, so that just I will go.
Yes, this is same time, sir. Same time will be going to happen to that.
Okay, sir. It is 45 days, na?
Up to 45 days, not exact.
Okay, up to beyond 45 days, it is including all the syllabus.
All, sir. All AWS along with the Linux.
45 days now. Okay.
More than 45 days.
1 hour, na, sir?
Sorry?
The batch will be going on daily 1 hour, na?
No, minimum 1 hour, maximum 2 hours.
Okay, okay. So it is fully practical, na?
Completely, sir.
Okay, okay. Sir, notes and sir, structure.
Yes, we'll be provide the soft copy material of guys. You can get the practice, and this video record sessions also will be provided. So I'll teach you. I'll teach you how to get practice. What is the important? I'll come to next tomorrow. I'll take the session. I'll teach you how to get maintenance, how to get the practice. I'll give you some few valuable things. I'll be provide tomorrow onward.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Is it on Red Hat or CentOS?
Sorry, ready hat?
Or CentOS?
Yes, both, sir. Both. Yes. Friends, any more questions? Sachin, Venkat.
I have one more question. By seeing the server, how we can be identified it is a SAN or NAS?
So physical will be happen, and then accessing will be happen. So NAS mean you can folder, guys. NAS mean completely folder you can access. But SAN mean you can't visible. You can't visible to that. Mean automatically you can store the database. So NAS system, if you want to go to access, mean only folder you can access. So you can easily understand what the NAS, what the SAN. Only NAS you can identify. SAN you can't access. You can't identify. Automatically will be stored that.
My question is actually if I want to open the mount folders.
One moment. So this is the NAS system, guys. Network access system. NAS. So in this, I want to configure 192.168.1.1 data. So this is the mount. So this data will connect it. This is the IP address. But you how to access to go to run command. It go to run. In run command, we can want to go to access 192.168.1.1/data. So you can access the NAS folder. For example, I have a data is mounted here. So this data in NAS system, how to access this is the value mean, this is the folder mean. So this will happen to that. But SAN mean it can't happen. So automatically that application and the database and the SAN will be connected. So what this application, you are the user, right? You can open the one application. This application, once you fill, this is the operating system and databases will be stored automatically SAN. So you can't recognize from SAN. So you can easily recognize NAS only. Why? Because if you want to access any mount file, you have to use for this daily, you have to use like this. You have to access like this.
Yeah, got it.
Friends, any more questions? Friends, you have the mean 15 plus of experience in IT. You have the more than knowledge from some IT industry, IT infrastructure and routing and switching and the firewalls and the OS, I mean Linux and AWS and DevOps. Please utilize my knowledge. So I'll provide the 100% you'll satisfy content real-time practical. No worry about it. We can care of everything. So please join as the best career or best opportunities available in nowadays market. Software engineer, software project, maybe you'll done from 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. One held for but left, you'll get the bench. But no question of the bench, no question about from anything from network engineers. So once you've done your project, you have the still job in network engineers. Yes, this is the correct, guys. Not any unfair information. Okay, this is the true. So very valuable, very respect job from IT industry, from network engineer or database engineer or system engineer or cloud engineer. Why? Because you are the boss of the IT infrastructure. Once you lost me, enter the company, you get the loss. Okay, right. Any more questions? Okay, friends. I hope did you understand my presentation. So tomorrow onward, we'll be start the real-time session. Please enroll. So you can contact to management. We'll provide all details, guys. Okay, guys. Thanks for the day. Good day. Bye-bye. Take care.